good morning, family. Okay, so somebody asked me, they was like, why would I follow God, right? If, he was talking about the situation with Moses and Pharaoh. He was like, why would I follow a God that intentionally hardened Pharaoh's heart, right? Basically to destroy him. Okay, so that was like last year. He probably asked me this. But sometimes you gotta sit and you gotta meditate on things and you gotta wait for God to reveal things to you. You can't just be jumping up saying things, right? Just to answer somebody's question. Sometimes you gotta wait. You gotta wait for God to reveal things to you. And so that means that person's gonna have to wait to get their answer, right? So God took me to Exodus 11. It says, the Lord had said to Moses, Pharaoh will refuse to listen to you so that my wonder may be multiplied in Egypt. Okay? So that's the first part. God is telling us that he intentionally hardened Pharaoh's heart. He made it so Pharaoh wouldn't listen because he wanted to show Pharaoh, he wanted to show Egypt that he was the true God. Okay? That's what it says. It says, the Lord has said to Moses, Pharaoh will refuse to listen to you so that my wonders may be multiplied in Egypt. All right? He wanted to show them who he was. Okay? And then if you go to Exodus 12, verse 12, it says, on the same night I will pass through Egypt and strike down every firstborn on both people and animals, and I will be the judgment on all the gods of Egypt. Okay, so what God showed me in these two different verses is not only did he want to show Egypt that he was the one and only true God, right? But he also wanted them to see that all these gods they was worshiping, gods, okay? Because we all know they're demons that like to shapeshift and disguise themselves as lowercase g gods, right? Okay? That's what they've been doing since the beginning of time. If you read the book of Adam and Eve, that's what the enemy was doing in there. He was shape-shifting. He would become whatever he needed to be to try to trick, Adam and Eve and the people that follow God, right? So God wanted to show Egypt, like, you got all these gods. Because Egypt, they don't worship just one God. They have multiple gods. Just kind of like Greece. They had multiple gods. They had the God for the sun. They had the God for the water. The God for fertility. The God for money. Right? God was like, you got all these gods. And not one of them could protect you. Not one of them could save you from me. Right? So, yes, God hardened Pharaoh's heart, but it was bigger than the people. That's what God said to me. It was bigger than the people in Egypt. It was really a war against God, and they just happened to be in the middle of it. Okay? God wanted to show them that he was still God, and that all these gods that they was worshiping could never, okay? They could never. I hope this helped. I love y'all, family. Have a good day.